What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Lil Drippin' King, and we gonna do my career and my parking lot. Alright, let's get into it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jets. And in our matchup tonight, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Magic in Orlando. Well, for Orlando, they seem to be tapping into their full potential more and more as the season moves along. I think lately, we're seeing a more accurate picture of who this team really is than we saw in the early part of the season.
And I haven't bought up close for my current player.
Looking at Jared Sullinger, came into the league and most thought he would just be a role player, but Kenny, he's shown that when he's healthy, he's on the floor, he can be a significant contributor on offense.
Well, you know, the role player word is a little misused because everyone has a role. Some guys score more, some guys do down more, some guys assist more.
Some guys talk more.
Some guys talk more, and he's added a three-pointer to his game, so that
do my
a bigger role,
games in
more
there.
impact.
I'm gonna go off.
You just got to be careful around this guy because you really can, if you're not defending him correctly, he can.
I'm gonna do my part if somebody wanna bring with me in the chat.
It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Thrilled to be back in Orlando. The Magic ready for that home court advantage. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
And they've battled these guys to 1 win and 1 loss. It's been really an intriguing matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing how the third chapter plays out.
Likewise, I mean, they've got no choice but to go for broke here. Let it all hang out. Both of these teams. I mean, they know each other really well over the first 2 meetings, and it's led to a bit of animosity between them. At least that's how I'm reading it. So it should be one heck of a ball game here.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Boston, Johnson, he's in at point guard. Also Bradley out there. Olynyk is out there with Jay Crowder. So it's the Celtics now, following the bucket by Orlando. Johnson attacking. And it comes off the front of the rim. It's rebounded by Payton. On offense, here are the Magic. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
I'm gonna shoot half a cut shot.
Defensive effort all season long. I mean,
Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Payton's got his second bucket. Johnson outside. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Bradley kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock.
That's lit.
Again, Johnson missing. Magic have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. This is to Gordon. Off target from outside.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
That puts them in the lead. Payton's got 6.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
it really has, and they've created a lot of in the paint here already.
Johnson outside.
Get up.
Boston again missing.
Oh my gosh.
He's been struggling
He
big time
bricked
here
my
in the court.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Gordon kicks to Payton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Johnson. Crowder dishes to Johnson. Shot on the wing, and that one's good. Johnson's got 5 points so far. Orlando leading. Now Payton. He's got 8. The pass to Nicholson. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
To the left wing. Pass to Olynyk. Nice ball movement by Boston.
What?
Again, Johnson missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Oladipo with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Vucevic a screen on Johnson.
I played my career in a long time.
For Oladipo. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 4. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Johnson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 8.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Celtics trail by 3. On the court right now for the Celtics. Johnson, he's in at shooting guard. Jared Sullinger is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Turn, and it's Thomas in at the 1.
You know what? That was good defensive effort. But on a shooter like him, sometimes it just isn't enough.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He had...
Forgot I was at a party, but
30 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Watson, he's checked in for the Magic. The Celtics also with a sub. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Sullinger. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
From past the arc, they grab their own miss. From deep three-point range, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Well, we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Inside, here's Nicholson, and he overshot that one, missing.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Johnson outside. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 14.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Pick by Vucevic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Nicholson, defended by Crowder. Pass to Hazanya. Fires the three. And yes, sir, that one drops. Hazanya's got 6.
how can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Johnson outside.
Oh yeah, where you going, girl?
Boston with another.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
That was just an amazing play. I mean, talk about making him reach for thin air. Wow.
Pick by Vucevic. Fournier in the corner. Kicks to Watson. Fires for three. Crowder pulls it in. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Johnson.
Get across some Greenland.
Basket for Boston.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
20 points already.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too much. Get into them on the perimeter.
He's put together here lately.
Go over and make your pressure felt. Quit being so soft.
78 badges. I got 17 badges. 89 overall.
For the Magic, Oladipo comes in for Hezonja, and it's Peyton in for C.J. Watson. Here's Oladipo. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by Olynyk.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Johnson outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Fournier passes to Nicholson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah.
Where you going?
That shot wide open. 26 points for Freak.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Peyton kicks to Nicholson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He hit a 3 in the first,
Do it again.
but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Johnson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Peyton dishes to Fournier. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist.
FaceTime him.
Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in.
Again.
And the basket by Johnson.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
To the inside.
Oh, snap. He got me.
Foul
Well,
call
he
now.
brick.
On the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
That free throw missing. Orlando making some changes.
I'm taking it
Edmonds subbed in for
out.
Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Andrew Nicholson. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Evan Fournier. And then for Boston, Jared Sullinger's check. And a pretty tightly contested game.
Oh, my.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off. And I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but Until then, I'm just gonna keep attacking.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And it's been a back and forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Johnson. He's got 30 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
That's the first one. He looked the ball up quick.
He's knocked down.
Peyton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Nicholson is the 4 with Vucevic at the 5. And it's Gordon in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. In the corner, Crowder with it. Shot clock at 5. Johnson, that's for 2. Peyton with some nice D.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Boston leading by
Nice
5.
D.
Johnson for 3. Nice D from Oladipo.
Kevin, I didn't like that defense. They're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not
Come on now.
the type of D they're going to play because they're going to have struggles with him tonight. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
There's the pick. Johnson, the pass to Olynyk. The feed to Johnson. Puts up a 3, and he gets it to go. Johnson's got 33.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size. Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Peyton against Johnson. Peyton kicks to Oladipo. Vucevic is screen on Bradley. Oladipo, good.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Celtics leading by 4. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Peyton dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Nicholson. And there's the 3-second violation. And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. Freak is second.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Down low, here's Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Peyton's got 4 assists in the game. Celtics leading by 4. Johnson outside. From downtown, Fournier pulls it down. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to Los Angeles.
And really, had they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game, I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
Now here's Johnson. He has 35. Puts it up. And there are the Celtics with another basket. The by 4. The dish to Fournier.
I'm only doing this game. I'm getting it after.
Feeds it to Gordon. And he dunks it down.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Well, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah,
That's
levitate.
almost how about this?
How about
Oh, yeah, great.
and then also to reverse it. And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Watson kicks to Peyton. He dishes it to Fournier. Watson with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Pick by Vucevic. Shot off the pick. Kept alive Orlando. Gordon. Magic ball as Orlando keeps position. Orlando making some changes. Wayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic.
He threw his stuff.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Orlando trailing here. On the court right now for the Celtics. Johnson in at point guard. Also Bradley out there. Jay Crowder out there with Olynyk. Oladipo goes in. Here's Azania. No good from outside. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Johnson against Peyton. Here's Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Peyton's got his 6th assist on the night.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
There's the bucket. Good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The 3 from Johnson. The shot misses. Good D by Peyton.
Doing no good.
And Boston with the rebound. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Johnson, the pass to Olynyk. That's good. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Peyton outside. Up top, Oladipo. Pick by Vucevic. Oladipo dishes to Gordon. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Hazanya. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Johnson for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Peyton with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Vucevic, got a piece of it. And he lobs it up, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Magic trail by 11. And here is Peyton. He kicks to Vucevic. The jump hook, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Vucevic has got 8 here in the quarter. The Celtics have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining.
Johnson outside. And he gets it to go from the high post. Johnson's got 46 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
I'm gonna hold the lead. I'm just trying to get the keys, bro.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, snap. Move.
Payton kicks to Vucevic. Puts the move on. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he has 12 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also. Just battling hard on every possession.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Orlando takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
Johnson against Payton. There's a good screen. Here's Johnson. Again, the Celtics good for two.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit.
And he can't get the first one.
Oh, snap.
And he's good on the second. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Just watch.
We won. Y'all might as well just quit because I didn't go get my food. I done left it in there for like
a few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but Clark, they really kept the ball under control.
I thought they were and relentless, Kevin.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series.
Get out.
This team. Tonight's win will give
them a 2-1 edge
with only one left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time.
No, I'm not. Shut up and get out.
That's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Yeah.
Bye. I'll give a
Bye.
Oh, fine.
I don't give a F.
That's how you know. That's why you went to my game.
Post-game show.
That's why you mad. That's why you went to my game.
Everybody, this is Ernie Johnson. Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Your team real yellow.
Quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the
Back
best
at you.
quarter is.
All your fingers are long.
his feel and understanding
All right,
the game.
PC2. I'll see y'all later on tomorrow.
Their entire offense revolved around him, and he came through and